Welcome back to What's Brewing. We have an event to talk about coming up 2 weeks from today. That is Leap Day for those of you that have your calendar ready. We're talking to Wake and we're talking to Bass Street. They are partnering for a special beer dinner. Guys, thanks so much for coming in today.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Okay, so at 11 o'clock, we talked about their masa beer that's featured in the third course. This is third of 5. But right now, we want to focus on a cult favorite over at Wake. Is this Pagan Holiday?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Tell me about this beer.
Sure. It's a chocolate raspberry milk stout.
Wow.
So very decadent, very luxurious, and a fan favorite during Valentine's Day month.
Oh, wow. I love how dark it pours. Wow. And so you said you tap this only once a year?
Mm-hmm. Once a year. We usually do it the Friday before Valentine's Day, so people can come and enjoy that event, and then the next following week have their regular festivities.
I love that. Okay, so Marissa, talk to me about the actual beer tasting, the beer dinner itself. What are you guys doing here?
So we went over to Wake and just tried a bunch of different beers and got so inspired. Chef Steven is amazing. He's been in the business a long time. He's been at Bass Street a long time, and so he immediately just got so inspired. And the Pagan Holiday especially was just one that jumped out at us.
Okay, so there's 5 courses here. Each course is specifically paired with a different beer. Talk about the 5th course. What's going along with this beer?
The 5th course is going to be dessert. So we will have this beer on tap at Bass Street as well for the week of the event. And then we are going to it's going to be almost like a Spanish-Mexican cannoli. So it's filled with a raspberry pastry cream inspired by the beer, and then a nice chocolate decadent mousse in it as well, and a nice crunchy shell. So texture, a lot of creaminess, and a lot of very, very richness.
Oh my gosh. And I kind of sensing a pattern. Is this kind of more like Mexican themed, the whole menu?
It did not intentionally start that way, but once we got to the masa, it just ended up being that way, and we were like, let's embrace it. And it's nice for Bass Street to do something different.
Yeah.
We are so much more than just a steakhouse.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, ladies, let's try some of this.
Sure.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Cheers.
Cheers. Wow. Okay, right away, before it even hits the tongue, the smell that comes off of this.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what fruit is that?
It's raspberry.
Oh my gosh. This feels like a dessert in and of itself.
Absolutely. I would call this a dessert-like beer for sure, but it's so smooth and easy drinking. It's not too overwhelming with any of the elements.
It's not as heavy as it looks like.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point. And when it comes to beer dinners, the pairings are so critical between the different courses. How did you guys come up with these marriages of all these courses?
Just sitting there and just talking amongst ourselves. So Chef Steven, like I mentioned, is very talented. I was a chef in a former life, so we have that ability to talk about food on a unique level. And so getting to try all the beers with Debbie and have her explain what goes into them helped this brainchild of a menu.
Yeah, because it's really scientific based, the way that you try to pair things together almost.
Yes. And you have to think about the dish as a whole, not just the first element.
Yeah, I didn't really have much to do with the creative process of it. I was just handing people things, but it was really impressive to watch this menu come together, and I'm really excited to taste all of it.
Absolutely. So this beer dinner is happening one night only, February 29th. That is 2 weeks from today. What time is it happening?
6 o'clock.
Okay, you do have to reserve ahead of time. Spots, as we record this, spots are about half filled.
Yes. A few more left.
So you got to make sure you get your phone calls in soon. Ladies, thank you so much for stopping by today.
Yeah, thank you.
And reservations are still being accepted. You can do so by calling the number on your screen, 309-762-4700. Again, this dinner will take place 2 weeks from now on Thursday, February 29th. And we're just